All right. So let's
Hi, EFR Forum.
let's get this started.
Awesome.
This is poll qualifying for the round of Russia.
All
For those of
right.
you who are joining.
So. Hi, EFR Forum.
Let's get. I've already created the rosters and everything, so there's like 136 cars that are going to be taking part. Each session's going to be 30 minutes, so this should be about 2 hours or so.
Wow.
Wow, I know, right? If you haven't sent me your cars yet, then you're too late. So, sorry.
Sorry. Wow, how dare you do what I do and create your own mod folder for organizational purposes.
Yep.
Communist.
Without further ado, let's get this show on the road.
It's just me and chat. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think I'm the only one watching.
Oh well. Hey,
Whatever.
it's something.
Whatever. Only one watching live. Is there an actual 04 car entered, or is that just a
No, that's just
car? Okay.
a car. So in this session,
I can see that.
Ballard, Focusato,
Yeah, I'm
Matthews.
screaming black. There we go.
Back.
We're fine. We're good. We're good. False alarm. Franz Bergman.
Yeah. There's a list of all the
93
cars.
car.
Oh yeah, you get to see this.
I hope he makes it.
This car is glorious.
Allison Smith Jr.
Yeah, that's I think that's one of NASCAR fan 427 or whatever.
Oh.
Just he entered that car for Mansfield.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, like, I think yeah, junior is technically appropriate to use for women, but it's just so the circumstances for women are like next to like, never happening anyway. And how you doing, Casey?
What's good?
How's it going?
We're watching Rotator Tots put up Russia poll qualifying for PCC, and I need to send you a better reflection layer because that was a problem I had with this track.
Okay.
Because you see, it looks like there's spotlights on them when you're not in like open air. Actually, I could send the environments to you, and you can just like run them for the next split, and they'll look amazing.
All right. Yeah, I could do that. So in this session, I'll just go through the entry list again. And just
Ew, no one cares about that car.
Bro.
So there's gonna be like 34 or 35 cars in each split. So I did have a fun time with some of the cars hitting the wall coming out of the final turn.
Oh yeah, that happened a couple times in Master Cup, but it happened rare enough to where it can be passed off as you fucked up, lol. And granted, I think the last time I raced here, like the one time we raced here online, I didn't make the same error, so.
So if I'm not mistaken, oh, we've got a wreck.
I think it might have been.
Oh lol, it's Ryan Matthews. Turned by the 505, coming to start his flying lap.
505 just like all tilt your kill.
Oh yeah, 50, yeah. Gave him space, and the 505 just. 505 was going to kill that wall even if he wasn't there.
Yeah. Silly Gabbert drivers.
Silly Gabbert drivers.
Also, hi Nitro Gaming, thank you for joining me. Considering this is the first time I've streamed in about 5 gajillion years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, I know, right? Right now, Keegan Mallory's on the top of the time charts with those awful numbers.
Pretzel.
Yeah.
Giselle, yeah.
So, drafting behind Franz Bergman, who I kind of threw into the 37 because I was like, I need a driver. And he happens to exist, so I put him in.
And low guy.
This might be a pretty good lap from Keegan Mallory, although I don't have negative tire wear on, so they will be getting progressively slower. Let's see, who's that in third? Oh, that's Dmitry Genkin, who has already slapped the wall.
Oh, good.
Although, like, every car has been slapping the wall, coming out of the final turn, pretty much. Maybe somebody dumped oil there or something, I don't know. Or I'm lazy and I run them at 110%.
Maybe, but 100%. 100.
So, 5 minutes into the session, only 27 of the 35 cars have set times. Slowest is John Jefferson in the 55, who I'm not really surprised because I made him like super out of his depth on road courses. In the totally not Lost inspired paint scheme. For those of you who have seen the show.
Alright, I sent you the environment maps on Discord. You can just drop them onto into the track folder and it should be alright.
Alright. I'll take care of that once this session is over. Keegan Mallory's still holding strong on the top of the time charts. He's there was a pretty good challenge from Kowalczyk in the 60, but he fell about 2 100ths short. Gonna be interesting to see if those times actually hold up. So pole qualifying is gonna be locking in the front 2 rows of this race as opposed to just the front row like it was at Mansfield.
I just like to point out that it's really hilarious to see a Polish guy in Isaac Kowalczyk driving a car with a Russian flag on it.
I know, right? That's Rusado sport for you.
I'll say, especially if he's proper Polish, that's even funnier. And if you don't get it, don't worry about it.
No, I do.
There's, 60s one.
Yeah. Kowalczyk's got a pretty good, that'll probably put him in the race easy.
Oh, yeah. He'll make it.
51-1.
Well, maybe. The issue is,
you got a lot of time left.
Yeah, I've got a lot of time left in this session, and it's locking in only the top 4.
Oh, never mind. Well, I think he's locked to make the race regardless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if he doesn't qualify his way in, he's going to make it. He's going to make it.
So, there is a... Oh, we seem to have had an incident. Somebody slid off here.
And you said, like, that you're locking in, like, the fastest car, too.
I'm locking in the fastest 4 cars overall.
Yeah, it was my alarm on my phone.
So we had something interesting here with one of the Treadway cars.
Treadway? What is this, the IRL?
Yes. Because he just spun in a straight line.
Yeah, it is the IRL. Whoa. I think I know why that happened. That looks like rear brakes locked up.
Yeah, I know exactly why that happened. And Kowalczyk goes to the top of the time charts with a 150.7.
Poland may not into space, but Poland can into top of timesheets.
And Team Boss Vitaly can into 64 car. Yeah, Ruslan Bashimov, Nitro Gaming, he's actually one of my drivers. And he's not coming back next season in FARC because is going to be sentenced to death for driving black car.
Becoming an international fugitive for driving black car. Has not been heard from since.
Yeah.
But we can't confirm he's alive, but he's just on the run from the law.
Alive, but not alive.
Got a few cars in the pits, changing tires.
One thing this track actually does really well, for the most part, is aside from the looking in the pit lane, it has really good cameras on it.
I have
aside from if you're looking into the pit lane for whatever reason, then they're garbage. But like the regular on track cameras, I've always been pretty fond of.
Another driver I dug up from the grave here. This is Sam Smith, who was one of the original drivers that I had, like, back before I brought this to EFR. Screen's gonna go black here for 1 second. Are you kidding me?
What?
Crash?
Yep. We crashed.
F.
Big F's in the chat. Let's try this again.
Sad.
Oh, well, now you can put the environments back in.
Yeah, oh yeah. I did.
Yeah.
I'll just do that right now.
Technical difficulties, please stand by. I should maybe get like Streamlabs or whatever for OBS or whatever.
I use OBS Studio.
I mean, that would work too, but I don't stream that much, so.
Neither do I.
Not really the biggest priority in the world.
So just drop this in the track folder, not the track map.
Yeah, just the track folder. I pulled those straight off Golden State, so like if you know what the reflections look like there, you know what they look like, or what they're going to look like. So yeah, I'll be kind of all over the place. I'm going to be working on a SAR Talon, couple other Master Cup times.
All right, we should be back here
while I'm watching this.
Let's give that another go.
Possibly waiting for a phone call, but you know. I don't think it's going to actually happen though.
Job opportunity?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I don't think it's gonna actually happen though. So, it's not one that I'm really high on. I'll be 100% honest with you.
Ah, okay.
It's kind of like I kind of don't care if it, like it'd be nice, but like if it's better than what I thought, but I don't think so. God damn it. Does this track have a weird skybox or something?
What, did the reflections not work?
Yeah, they look the same. Because they have like night lights on them. Because I sent you 3 of them.
I dropped them all in the folder.
Oh, well, F. I'll have to look at the...
Oh well.
Oh, well.
Oh yeah, the 46 car that I painted, but I never got ratings for, so that car is really, really slow. Nice looking car though. Should be coming up here.
Helen Andy.
Yeah. Lipsburg's in the 68. Second car on track. Team boss Vitali in the 64. Entered because why the hell not? We need more crossover characters. Also, GJ Gabbert, you forgot to paint the front end of the 505, so it's just white.
Insert excuse here.
What? I forgot about this on this track.
Oh, the ambulance that's
Yes.
doing... Yeah, the crabbing ambulance. Yeah.
Crab amber lamp.
Wait, you can actually see the buildings in the background with the ones with no texture on them.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's because on my old machine I could never see them. And Rob had when he was doing the one for whatchamacallit, they couldn't like he had problems opening the track because they had no texture. Interesting.
Right now the 98 of, I believe that's Dylan O'Hara, is at the top of the time charts with a 151.433.
Yeah, my guess is it'll be like a 51 or something. 50.1.
That sounds about right, because
that'll be a front row car.
Lipsburg's to second with a 151 as O'Hara slaps the wall.
Eee.
That might have been a draft lap, because Davius Flimflam Jr. Exists. God, this car is something else.
Sped box.
Yes, sped box. Lev Smirnov in the 910 goes to the top of the time charts with a 151.424. This is teammate to the 109 car, which has run a few of the European races. I think all of the European races, which is, I think, Alexei Motov. Flimflam is not fast at all. Flimflam is like, his best time is a 2:05. So he's 14 seconds off the pace. So time to check in on Dennis Ernhartov, driving the Number 93 Lotta Sport car, hailing from North Karelia.
That car's got damage.
Yeah, probably.
Think it takes about 0.5 microseconds to figure out which wall he hit.
Yeah, that last turn.
Well, that and it's the only wall to hit.
True.
If you hit anything else, you went way out of your way, or you're not just gonna barely hit those. There's a fucking well, what's that red thing doing? Like drifting in the background.
Hang on, where?
On the long straightaway. It's like a tractor going backwards. God damn it, Russia.
Where was it?
It's on the long straightaway. The longest straightaway in the track down the runway. On the second part, after the chicane, there is like this red thing in the background. Further back. I wasn't there that time. Look for a different car. When different car goes through there, look for it.
Oh, I see it. It's a
truck. We got a crabbing truck.
Actually, I rather like this camera.
Yeah.
You'll see it in a second.
Is it? Okay.
Truck decides to photobomb the camera.
Traffic drone.
So what I'm gonna do actually is once I finish up with pole qualifying, so this is supposed to take place across like a little over a week, and the entire layout's gonna change, and I'm gonna use the sprint layout for the oh, there's the truck again.
Oh no.
I'm gonna use the sprint layout for the qualifying races and the main race.
Yep, there he goes. And he looks squished. Oh, because it's doing the thing that Nro 3 does with moving objects.
Whoa. What?
Yeah, because Nro 3 is really bad at managing moving objects. That's a problem I have with Big Blue. That's why if you notice, you only see like all the ships and shit that fly overhead. You only see them coming at you from like two directions.
Okay.
And one of those directions is 180 degrees behind, like going backwards from where the original direction was.
Kowalczyk ran a 150.4.
Yeah.
Which is about 8/10 faster than the rest of the field.
I think he's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably why he's getting all them fucking drafts.
And Ballard goes to second.
Who?
I don't know. Some nerd in the 8 car.
Okay. Is he the guy that they locked in the basement playing Mario Kart?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought so.
Yes, that is John Kirkpatrick in that truck.
Yep. Can confirm. John Kirkpatrick illegally came to Russia.
Actually, that might have been a draft lap from the 8.
Probably.
Because he's got Wilson right in front of him. He's got a bunch of cars right in front of him.
That is a nice looking race car, though.
Which one?
The 8.
Yeah, it is. I'd argue that this is the best looking field that I've ever had.
I would not argue against that.
Eight car getting held up by Daniel Sharp. So many slow cars.
Goddamn Putin putting them obstacles on the track. That would be a Manticore. That would be a Manticore engineering excuse. Blame Vladimir Putin.
Blame Russia.
Vinny Focusato trying to make his first ever round of Russia in the 00. Is 24th of 35. About 4 seconds off the pace of the fastest car.
Did car go faster that time around?
I think Ballard may have.
No, he didn't. It was a 6.58 last time.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, yeah, because he got held up by lap traffic.
Yeah. Went too fast.
I'm sorry, every time I'm on that long backstretch and I see that truck, I'm just... Oh, we got a new driver in second place.
Oh, 27 car is...
Schmidt, the, one of the, leaders in the, PCC Europe Series. He's been, like, top 5 in that series all year. Kind of surprisingly, because, like, every other time, or, like, every Europe race that I ran before, he always was just kind of there. He never actually did much. But this season, like, he's been, like, top 5 almost every race. And, I think only very recently did, Kindle actually take the, championship lead from him. I think it was actually last race at Sweden.
Oh, good place to do it.
Yeah. But this race is actually going to be a combination, Cup and Europe race. So it's going to be sort of like how Sonoma was with Cup and Winston West back in the days.
West, yeah. Top, in this case, Euro drivers locked into the right.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, person who came in.
Yeet.
Oh, it was
Oh, hi.
Pupla.
Ja, running soldier.
We had an incident. And it looks like... Oh, that's Ryan Matthews. Who got wrecked in a straight line.
We also call that a dick move.
Hey, Smith, that sounds familiar.
And around goes the 0-2. Hits the wall. I think there was smoke from something else there too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there was. I'm gonna have to take a look and see what that was. Oh. Okay, that explains a lot. The 660 gets rear-ended by the 15,
J-Sped box.
and then gets spun in a straight line, and keeps going.
Wow, that's just like lit leg into the rear bumper.
Yeah.
Brian Matthews being bad luck Brian.
Except he can't get fired from that team because if they fire him, they lose their chassis.
Bad luck, Ryan.
Bad luck Ryan.
I mean, I guess that's one way to keep your drive.
Yeah. Person Master Cup is now the team owner, so it's kind of hard for him to be fired.
I think I wrote in that he's like a 33% like owner of the team. In PCC at least.
Yeah. Alright, that's as much as I want to do on the SAR talent for today. And I really like it.
Yeah, I do 30 minutes each session just because that way you get the like absolute fastest car, and there's no
Unlike lucky stuff.
yeah.
Tend not to have as much of it. Yeah, I tend to do 20 because they go by fast. It just keeps everything running a little faster.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing 20. I still
I like lighting. I like 30 is usually a bit longer than needed anyway, I think.
I can still call it at
10.
yeah, I'll call this at 10 and then just do the rest as 20.
And Nitro really likes 89.
Oh, if you like the 89, there's a lot more of that to come.
Oh yeah.
There's like it's like a 6-car team.
I cannot hear you at all.
To you too, Casey.
Parameter.
Parameter.
Harambe.
Lipsburg's is currently 9th, and Genkin in the 89 is 14th.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, there's like 4 SMP cars.
Oh hey, it's a Monster Energy car that I actually like. It looks decent, I think.
I like the 98 also. Oh, hey, a Monster Energy car that isn't solid black. I mean, I've painted a few that are just solid black and lazy, but you know, that was for a Winston Cup 98 car set that I never really.
All right, is this any better?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, this is the 4th Australian motorsports car. Michael Grant, the driver, actually won like the 2012 round of Moscow. So, former winner of this race. And if I'm not mistaken, that race was goofy as hell.
It was a 910
Michael
car.
Grant?
Fab. 910 car.
That's Smirnov.
Okay, I was gonna say that's not Stevenson anymore, is it?
Creeper Stevenson has been out of the league for.
I was say for a while.
That was the 420 car as well, I think.
Okay. I don't know why, but I keep associating Dan with a 910 car.
Kovalchuk is, I wouldn't say the favorite. He's just part of a really strong Rus Autosport team.
50.4 might be pretty tough to beat, though.
Yeah. Let's see.
If I'm the 27 and the 8, I'm also feeling pretty good.
Well, we still have quite a few heavy hitters to go.
Yeah, including the rest of Manticore Engineering.
The rest of Manticore Engineering, the rest of Rus Autosport, the rest of the Alterus team.
And that includes Hewitt, right?
And Team Ben Atkins.
Yeah.
All of whom I think will be a threat for the pole.
And you have Kindall in the 9, right?
Yes.
I'll be back in a minute.
Alright. I forgot to call it. I'll do that now. Let's just pretend that was 20 minutes. I don't think anyone actually improved their times anyways.
Just say they were under the smoking line. Took it at like 15.
Yeah. Alright. Session 1 done. I'm gonna go ahead and that's interesting. I didn't think it would copy the formatting over completely. I'll take it though.
Mike runs another qualifying session. Ah, shit, here we go.
Alright.
I'll be back later.
Oh, yeah, this set's loaded. I just looked down who's in here. Yeah, we're loaded.
Oh yeah. Another driver who I forgot might also... Yeah, another driver that I forgot who might also be challenging is Clay Gibson in the 52.
Yeah.
He, I think, won the pole at Brno, if I'm not mistaken. So
12 cars also in here.
Oh yeah. So we've got the 1, the 3, the 9, the 12. Let's see. The
Pole winner's
52.
probably coming up. Pole winner's probably coming from here.
The 61. Probably coming from here, yeah.
McWalla. That's a weird name.
Actually, not my entry, believe it or not. Friend of mine. Who's kind of been involved on and off for the past few years.
Shumi wins, lol.
Blacklighter.
Oh, silly luck loader. First time on the board is from Jerry Myatt. In the number 969 Sandusky's plumbing car.
Yes.
And Derecho House. Here's Clara Kendall driving the car that Claire Aussier DNQ'd Mansfield in.
Nitro says Mercy Dews wins, lol.
I've got chat up on my other monitor right now.
Yeah.
So occasionally I'll glance up and catch what chat's saying, but right now Toro Grosso's on the top of the boards with a 151.3. That's not really that close, but we've got the breakdancing truck there. Ingrid Jane Ambleton goes to the top with a 151.0.
43 car. That's the... No, this isn't the 2011 second Tutino car.
I know, right?
Except it doesn't have that same 43 number on it.
No, it doesn't.
Like the Sharpie number.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm still really fond of, but I don't think anyone else is.
This is the car that's at the top of the time charts, which is the 47 car. And not anymore. Now it is Zarapin in the 99 for Russian Bears, which is totally not the same name as a rally or WTCC team.
WTCC team, yeah.
There is a pretty good chance that I'm going to move Toro Grosso over to the US next season.
I was kind of planning on doing that anyhow.
Oh, you were?
Why not? I mean, there was the whole thing with Reds and I starting it, or that too. Yeah. I mean, they don't, not like they have, not like you can just do single car teams in Cup anymore, but like.
Oh, I was gonna put them in trucks.
But.
New car at the top of the time charts. That is the 1 of Loxinen, who went with a 150.75. Weather is the same, so.
Oh shit. Hang on.
Loxinen driving the 1 car because I wrote him in as the previous season's champion. Oh. The 21, I mean the 38 car. Oh, Hetzel, why do you do these things?
Wait, 21.
So unrelated to any of this, but yeah, some dude walked into Batavia High School with a rifle.
Oh, shit.
That's Batavia, Illinois, which is like a pretty rich area. He's already been subdued, though.
Very good.
Mr. Top 10 himself, Tom Delgado, currently 12th. And hit the wall pretty good there. As the 61 goes to second on the time chart with a 150.83. I'm not so sure that this session's gonna produce the pole winner, unless they pick it up here. Yeah, that was when I was messing with a lot of the reliability stuff, and if I'm not mistaken, his car's reliability was like, it was either 0-0 or 0-10 or something like that. So yeah, he was also, if I'm not mistaken, the only driver that I ever set his qualifying to 100-100 or something like 90-100. Just because I knew that he would run into problems, like he'd blow up or something, or have a mechanical issue halfway through the race. Another one of the Gabbert you forgot to color in the front end of this cars.
Yeah.
Stasia Filipova.
That'd be one that if I ever got a car like that, I would repaint it.
Oh, well, Gabe.
Only if it made the race.
Ingrid Hadeland has not set a good time at all, which is kind of surprising.
Where's that car?
28th.
Clean running, looked like. Oh, wait, that looks like it may have only been out for one lap.
Yeah,
last lap and best lap are the same.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that car hasn't been out for very long. Barring unforeseen mishaps, that'll plummet.
Yeah, I think she hit the pits after her first race. Or hit the pits after her first lap. Here's Kuklov.
That lap did not count for the 20 car.
No. Kuklov came out of the pits in a team car to the 89. It's currently 16th.
I don't know why but that car reminds me of Jack Miller's Crest car in the
oh yeah, it does.
IRL. Which, I mean, that was a nice looking race car.
Barry Juveno in the I'm totally not getting fired this season car.
Yeah.
God, his
Barry
season has
Juveno,
been... His season's been a dumpster fire.
Yeah, I'll say.
Is that a Jack Daniels car?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
At least he has a sponsor to keep him company.
Mm-hmm. Utilizing it often.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly wouldn't object.
It's okay, Casey. I still plan to keep him around even if I do kick him off that team.
Sweet.
Don't forget he's got that the part-time ride with Hannigan Enterprises, and there might be another team that is like, hey, we need driver, okay?
Yeah, the Hannigan thing isn't ideal, but
does he fit the head case quota?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, then he might have arrived with Manicore lined up.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
What a promotion!
That is gonna be fun if that happens.
Because there are just not enough assholes on that team.
Nope, never. I love how Ike specifically made his character an asshole in canon.
Yeah, that's the idea, because Manicore Engineering just has the most evil corporations possible sponsoring them. Like Umbrella, Datadyne, and the Shinrup Electric Power Company.
Yes.
Israel Bruce.
One company whose goal is pretty much to end the world because fuck actually being responsible. Another company that's just like, let's just play around with creating bioweapons. What can go wrong here?
Israel Bruce is loose in the 1555 car.
And Datadyne, aka private armies, aren't that bad, right?
No.
Nope.
Nitro. Oh, that's great.
Kindle hasn't really set a really fast lap at all. She's about...
Probably not running in traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that car's been running by herself. That's probably why.
Loxonen's got a draft lap coming here with Kelly Blackwater, who is most certainly probably not going to be in that car next season. Or he's going to pull into the pits. Ooh, pull into the pits, change tires, set a flyer. I like the sound of that. Nine car to second.
There you go.
With a 150.817 that is not good.
Will not hold.
No. Yeah, that's not gonna hold up. But it's not a bad time that'll get you in the first tier. But
do you want to be in the first tier?
That's honestly, I'd want to be in the fourth tier because you're gonna get like the
easy win,
the back of the pack kind of competent drivers and the shit wagons.
Hashtag easy.
Reminder that Cale Bernfart Jr. won the Tier 4 qualifier for Cleveland one year.
Oh yeah.
Also, while I was out on the rig, I did some world building, and like on the wiki, I put in like a few of Cale Bernfart Sr.'s victories, like 6 of them at Talladega. Supposed to be like he only ever won at super speedways. And Kindall drops off 7/10 on that lap.
Yeah, hitting the wall probably doesn't help.
No. The Manticore Doomsday Device truck. The truck that actually like moves onto the track.
There's an ambulance that actually does, I think.
Stefan's probably going to get an overhaul for 2017.
If they're still in the series.
True.
By the way, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do 15 teams next season in Cup, so 45
Sweet.
cars. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Trying to get tracks to work for that. Looks like somebody had a big off there.
Well, if you want tracks at work, pretty much look at most of the ones I've put out and you'll be fine.
That's a big cloud of dust.
Mike, I'll try to make sure GTA holds that many, at least.
Okay.
That might be a bit of a stretch, but I'll at least make the effort.
Oh, that was Kim running wide.
I don't know if
Kim
you'd have
and
any
Young.
interest in, I don't know if you'd had any interest in GTA or not.
Replace 8 Bull with that.
Yeah, and that's just the North Wilkesboro edit.
Oh wait, GTA Greater Toronto Area.
Yeah.
I was thinking Golden State.
Yeah, Golden State already holds that many.
Good old Kim and Young. Racing.
Yeah, I'm doing away with that character.
Running with Marchenkov.
Oh, come on, Nick. You do better than that. Like, way better.
19th of 35. Still no changes at the top. Looks like the best time in this is going to be a 50.65. We had another car go spinning off, missing the pit lane. Let's find out who it was. Wow, I must have really missed this one. Oh, Clay Gibson, what are you doing? Oh man. So he already had some issues, and then just got punted by Israel Bruce. Oh no.
Oh no.
Um. Where are you going?
Lick the stamp and send it.
Excuse me, sir. There are people back there.
Autograph session. Like this. I'm gonna go spend time with the people.
Killing fans and fans alike.
And now crashing through a building that shouldn't exist.
Well, he made it back.
I'll be back in a second.
That was an excursion, if I've ever seen one. And I don't think any of the front 2 rows is going to come from this one, which is a bit surprising. That's really surprising, actually. Because this, I thought this session was going to be pretty stacked. Go ahead and save that. Um,
Um,
I'm confused. Oh well. I've got it all saved, so. Excel, why you broke? Why you think this is 12:01 and 50 seconds AM?
God damn it, Obama.
Whatever. I'll sort that out later.
I like mine better. God damn it, Obama.
Pretty much. I'm gonna be back in a couple minutes. I gotta take care of something really quick, so
Sorry, I ain't going anywhere.
I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Alright, and I'm back now. Alright, time for pole qualifying round 3. Which is also, I'm not sure to call this stacked or not, but we've got Cordovos and Ben Atkins in here. and James Hewitt. So this should be pretty interesting to see. Watch, it's just gonna be like some rando who snags the front row. Oh, and Novakovsky's in here too. And the 66 for Rus Autosport. He's actually the first one on track too. It's him, Alan Barrett, in the not Matt Tifft car that I was told by Hetzel to paint. The 57, which is a Finnish team that I threw together really quick, even though they're running SARS for some reason. Ben Atkins. Cooper. Okay. Hey, Casey, you there? Yeah, so running in the 29 this race is Dmitry Ivanov, which is basically like I took Alina Lazareva's 59 car, changed the number and the color, so it's actually a lot more visible now, and brought in a rando from like 2012 who did absolutely nothing, and now he's got this ride. And he is 5th on the time chart, which is not bad.
Modern flat earther movements, unintentionally teaching people about the parallax.
That is Derek Scheiter in the 25, the Heineken Duncan. Hasn't set a lap time yet, but
25 car looks pretty nice, actually.
Thank you.
If only it had his Master Cup helmet design. And that's my phone. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, it's Reds.
Fastest on the time chart right now is the 78 of David Hetzel in that kind of gaudy looking Parts America car, and that number is awful once again. And now it is Novikov.
An extra retro paint job. I know that's a retro paint job too, and that was and he fucked it up.
Novakovsky in the 66, back on the top of the time charts with a 151.3. And Hewitt
Legit though, the old Darrell Waltrip Western Auto car was fucking awesome looking.
Yeah.
I got to see it in person, like when that thing was actually running, and that car looked amazing in person. But since it's Darrell Waltrip, he was busy running like a Steve back in Steve Land, which was like 30th. That was like 95, 96.
Yeah, Cyber Novakovsky. Hewitt at the top of the time charts with a 150.88.
881 car, yikes.
What, how all over the place that car is?
Yeah.
Oh, we've had an issue with the 09 car. That car has been punted into the wall. Oh, okay, that explains a lot. That explains a whole lot.
AJ Canton. Oh yeah. Boink.
Mark Burt put the 881 car into the wall there. That's why he was way out in no man's land.
Yeah, in the 09 tried to get around both of them because he had such a huge run.
Also, here's Sam Goro in the I haven't painted this car yet F05 car. So it is a placeholder for now. Sorry.
That car better be pink with flames on it.
Oh, it will be. So I took the 09 Camaro that Scott Bates made, and actually updated the decals on it, so it's actually up to date, sort of. I think it turned out all right. Bunch of cars sitting in the pit lane. Here's another really nice car. This is At Keskula, which is a car that Ike painted and entered for Estonia, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll throw it in. Plus, I really like this template that he did.
Well, and because it was I think I'll add this car to the entry list at the last minute, means he's going to make the race, probably.
Maybe. But he's 19th right now. 35. But that's not awful. There's a couple cars that I did that with where I was like, oh, this car exists. I'm going to add it to the entry list.
Yeah, that's happened a lot of times in Master Cup, and like more often than not, the cars that get added at the last second end up making the race.
Thomas DeBach.
Thomas DeBach missed around the qualifying and made it. That's probably the most notorious, is just because that was sent between 2 rounds of qualifying. That's the only time that ever happened. And like, he didn't just make it, like, he easily made it.
Yeah, because I remember he entered it, and then I just kind of slapped the car together and sent it to you. Brian Gallagher in the Pokemon Soul Silver version car that I just kind of threw together because this car has been running a different Pokemon version each race.
Best Pokemon car is still the Pika-mobile.
Yes. I'm not disputing that.
That car is amazing.
I think those times from round 1 are going to hold up for a while.
Yeah.
I think that was a 150.4. I'll have to, I think I'm going to just put it all in Notepad after this.
Or just do what I do and have 4 tabs open and then just look for the fastest times and just go down the order and do it manually for the ones that you absolutely.
Fair enough. Yeah, Angry Face 91 car. It's 8th. There are some number conflicts, so what I did was I just added, like, zeros or ones to the number. Like, I don't know how many 05 cars there actually are. I think there are 3. So there's the V car, which is numbered 05. There's Pavo Tamberg, who I know also numbered 05, but is numbered as the 005. And there's Sam Goro, who is F05, who I put as 105. And every year there seems to be like some really weird number convention that people seem to do. Like one year it was decimals. This year it seems to be quadruple numbers.
It's okay. Next year when I start entering cars with hexadecimal numbers, you'll hate me even more.
Probably. I rather like this 57 car. I think it turned out alright. Here's the 237. This is the first ever Icelandic driver in PCC Cup, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, though.
I do like that car.
About time I joined in here.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, we got possibly a new time at the top of the time charts. Or,
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
like, on the pole. That's the 66.
Oh, yeah.
150.486.
That is a fast lap.
Real Roos Auto Sport hours.
Yep. That would be Novakovsky, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just so used to seeing Chernov in the 66.
Chernov is in the 61 this year.
Which I'm used to having Yakovsky in.
Who is in the 61 in the Truck Series.
Oh, yeah.
Because I decided to be funny and made Roos Autosport America, and he just bettered that lap, and that's a pole time.
Yep, that car's...
Novakovsky ran a 150.335. That is on the pole.
Yeah, no one's catching that.
Unless,
Oh, look, it's Nelson Prince.
oh, the
The
1999 car.
199, yeah.
Nelson Prince ends up 3rd in Mansfield qualifying, ends up DNQing.
Yeah, although he got into a wreck, though, in that race.
Yeah.
He is 31st.
Hey, Sam Goro's beating him.
Joke drivers beating... Oh, they're both joke drivers, but... Is that No, is that, Winslow in 10th at the moment?
Yes, it is. Although, all of the Winslows, with the exception of Koopy, are actually decently fast.
I know that they were like solid top 10, top 15 back in PCC Europe, but I'm a little surprised that they're this fast here.
Oh, Hetzel got spun.
Hmm.
Oh, he tripped over Davius Flimflam. Oh, pretzel.
Yeah. That's what he gets for running that hideous number font.
Yeah, that number. We're fighting.
Oh.
And Flimflam spun again. This time he got spun by Novakovsky. And Sam Goro like pulled into Hetzel's door. I will get around to painting that F-05 car when I get
that car's gonna look really neat when it's done, I think. Oh yeah. Ooh.
Pink with flames? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Fire Stingray.
I was gonna say, hell yeah, Fire Stingray.
Yep.
F-Zero-X used to be my jam.
I have that on a cart.
It's such a great game. It just a lot of people don't talk about it now.
Yeah, it's aged really well.
Well,
too.
Because the last F-Zero game came out in, what, 2003?
Yeah, that was GX, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's another game I have.
The thing I remember about GX, though, is that it was really frustrating. Especially compared to...
that's a Nintendo hard game. Like, if you want any proof that games these days are easy, F-Zero GX is like, that's what games used to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's old school Nintendo hard.
There is like a spiritual successor to F-Zero that's come along. You ever heard of Fast Racing?
No, I have not, actually.
Sort of.
There used to be like an old Steam game called Ballistic NG that was very loosely kind of like F-Zero, but it's...
Fast Racing and Fast Racing Neo, which is the sequel. It's kind of like a mix between F-Zero and Wipeout.
And then there was Fast Arm X, that was the one after it was?
Not sure.
I'll say the only other thing that would be a spiritual successor would be like Trackmania almost.
Oh, Trackmania. Oh, yeah. Here's a car that I haven't talked about at all. The 62.
Is that a Russo Sport car? I don't know.
No, it isn't. This is...
Wow.
Same team entered 2012 at Cleveland with 2 drivers. And I brought them back for this one race.
I actually do not know who this is. Oh, yeah, Scotty Thomas.
Yeah.
The Bad Boy Rally. I remember this car was... Yeah, Cleveland.
Real drift hours. Also another driver who I kept around from before I brought this series to EFR.
I remember, I think it was 2011 at Cleveland where he was in like this red...
Yeah.
Like almost complete... Yeah, the red. It was either a red car or a yellow car.
That was the red car.
Because I think there was him and I think it was Sammy Fisher. It was in the yellow car.
It's like Sammy O'Neill or something. I can't remember.
It was a Sammy.
I was like, I need drift guys for no apparent reason.
Should have brought Yuho Kavela. He's a drift king.
237 went to 3rd. Which is Johan Sigurdsson.
That car's probably going to make the race now. Actually, no, it won't because it's probably in Tier 1 then.
Yeah.
That's going to be probably going to be the fastest.
I'm actually not going to use this layout for the qualifiers and the race. Because there are 2 different layouts for this track.
Oh, that's the car that I thought looked like the Australian flag, but I'm like, wait a minute.
It's
that's not that's an Iceland car, I think.
Yeah.
Going by Sam Garreau. I think that's him. It's a great car.
I didn't get around to painting either of your cars yet. but they will be done by the time I run the qualifiers. I just hit some painter's block.
It's alright. Just... Oh, look, it's Cordovas, who is somehow 6th.
Cordovas has fallen off. Like, he used to be, like, OP on the road courses, but...
Yeah, 2014, I think, was Road Atlanta, where that car just was absolutely gone.
Well, he won the championship in 2012, too.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's where Claire Alcier decided to hit everything but the hot dog stand during that race. That was at Cleveland.
Mm-hmm. Led the championship coming into the race and choked it away. G.J. Cooper.
I think she still finished that race. Somehow, she was like 7 laps down.
I still think she got like a top 20 or close to it.
I know that, like, I think it was this year at Mansfield, I think Lewis Jones got a 20th and was like 35 laps down.
Yeah, that race was that's what happens when you turn up
no caution.
Turn up the splits and run no cautions.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, when the 04 qualified for Mansfield, that was actually me driving that car.
He's been running some interesting lines this week, but he's been fast-ish. I just remember that text.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah, there's something different about that car, and I never knew what it was.
Yeah, that was me.
What was the AI setting on? Was it like 105?
110.
Oh, it was.
That's why
I knew it was high. It was higher.
I was in tier 4 for that very reason. Because those cars were flying.
And then that's why you switch yourself out with, was it Yukovsky?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the 40.
I was like, I did so many tweaks to the track, and I realized, like, I actually probably could have competed, but I decided against it.
Yeah, it would have been kind of... Oh, there we go.
Actually, that if I had, that would have been the second year in a row that I had actually raced. So.
Also, Sam Groh, had he raced at Mansfield, would have been the 3rd fastest car, as he was now faster than Nelson Prince.
Give me 1 second. Also, if you want to game the system, you could send me ratings for the car for your cars between now and when I run the qualifiers.
Yeah. I think, is Cordola really slow?
Well, you didn't send me ratings at all for either car,
oh,
so.
Okay. I had Groh kind of meant to be slow anyway, but I'll probably send ratings for Cordola in a minute.
Okay.
Should I put them in, like, the NR general chat and Discord?
Oh, you could just DM it to me.
Okay. Voice crack.
First car on track in the final qualifying tier is Alexa Lake in the 22. This is the 4th Matthews car.
Surprised that team hasn't run out of money yet.
Paid drivers. And yeah, that team is going to be limping to the end of the year.
And somehow they're still doing better than Stefan's Racing.
And Lucas Motorsports. And Accelerator Motorsports.
Yeah. Let me... Okay. I'm going to be right back.
Hey Cooper, are you there? Okay.
I was like, what? But I just realized you're referring to him. Because I am also Cooper.
Oh. Okay. 2 Coopers. Oh no.
All I can see now is Cooper Winslow. Oh yeah, there already is one. Coopy Winslow.
This session is... I don't think anyone from this session is going to challenge for the pole.
I'd say... I was going to say no, Preston Bell's trash at the red courses, so no. Ike Durbin probably has the best chance, but that's probably it.
Durbin and Stepan Svedadic might have a shot.
I'm calling it now. Hank Jr. Wheat Farmer is going to be the fastest car in this session.
Hank Wheat Farmer Jr.
I was going to say I brought back another Polish driver who's actually driving a red and white car.
Oh boy.
Stanislav Warszawski.
Stanislav Warszawski.
Yeah, Warszawski.
Yeah, because W in Polish is
V.
like a V, yeah. It's a weird looking car, but alright, I like the number.
I went with it. Also, this is supposed to be like the new model Soviet. Because I actually did add grill. So I took the Soviet that was like the Dash Cup Touring Mod one, and took the grills off of that and put it on the default Cup body. So it looks kind of really weird. But he's 5th right now. And Lyutov ran a 151.89. That's pretty fast.
I am just barely slower than a Lucas car, so woo.
Lazareva goes to the top of the time charts with a 151.67. Lazareva in the why did I make those numbers bright blue again car.
Oh, there's the livery I like from that 92.
That 59, the numbers in the door should be black.
Yeah, I did that with the 29.
Oh, there's Winslow.
Let's see. Barney Ward went to 2nd with a 151.82, but that's still way off the pace. I think this might be the weakest session.
The 4th qualifying session basically is the Tier 4 qualifier.
Mercedes Winslow in 7th.
Oh yeah, Sapphire Anderson in probably my favorite of the regular cars.
Oh, the V car?
The V car. The vegan car. The Leilani Munter of this series.
Is he going to be wrecked by people triggered at his message? Like Leilani Munter?
V-Guarana energy drink. Not quite vegan, but okay.
Oh, it was a real... I thought it was vegan.
No, it's an energy
I'm gonna say,
drink.
but yeah, that's like Munter got wrecked by like Daytona a few times by people triggered. Get out.
Oh.
It's like bicyclists. The people that are most triggered by them are angry motorists, which is more telling about them than it is about vegans.
As per tradition with the Australian motorsports cars, I used the same base on every single car.
And they're all sponsored by energy drinks.
Yep. Barney Ward to the top of the time charts with a 151.53. That's nowhere near fast enough.
A second off the pole.
Yeah.
At least. I don't think that's even a top 5 time.
No, not even close. Then again, the 82 car hasn't set a fast lap yet, and this is one of the fastest. Well, this is one of the fastest teams. Not sure about the driver, but is that smoke?
I don't know. Do you hear it?
Oh, we had a pretty big incident here, it looks like.
Oops.
I hear smoke. Oh. Oh boy. 3 wide.
Oh, was it like one of those, the Mark Burt incident that we just had?
Maybe.
Oh no!
Ooh.
We're gonna have a death in qualifying. This isn't
That was a big hit for Joe Craig.
Oh, it is. Oh, look, Mercedes Winslow is involved.
Actually saved it. But
26 ain't shit.
You know what that means? Joe Craig is Charles Leclerc at this point.
Ooh.
He hit the tire wall at 80 miles an hour, like broadsided.
That's good. That's good. That's still gonna fucking hurt.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big hit. That's a backup car?
Svidadic to 4th.
And Craig's not even in the top 10 either, so that's going to be a big blow.
Craig is 30th.
Yep, so... Yep, that car's not going really anywhere.
No. There are actually 2 Monster Energy cars in this qualifier. Or in this the M&M's Monster Energy Koopy Winslow car. With the Kyle Busch numbers, of course.
Discount tire and shit on there too.
Yeah.
Discount tire.
109 blew up.
And it needs like Winn-Dixie on there too for a throwback race.
Yes. I like this 4 car that I did.
When
Does
I
it
send
like
my,
you?
I was gonna say, when I send in my ratings, do you want me to put it as a letter or like the number range?
I can work with either.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever's easier for you.
Probably I'll just put letters in them.
Okay. I think I accidentally included 2 Frank Azarettos.
Yeah, I think you did, because I saw them in another... Oh, no one's keeping track.
Oh well. I'll sort it out.
Who cares if this stream will be on the internets forever? No one's keeping track. Fake news, Sid.
Add the 2 times together and take the average.
Although the good thing is, if Cordola is slow, I plan on having him using like maybe B ratings. So if he's in 4th tier, he's going to be fast.
Theoretically.
Mm-hmm. Boris Talbanov, the first ever Transnistrian PCC driver.
Is that a road country?
Depends on who you ask.
So no, it's not a road.
It's like it's kind of like Artsock, isn't it?
Yeah. What's hilarious is Artsock, South Ossetia, Abkhazia, and Transnistria all have like a pact of mutual recognition. They're like, we're all in this together.
Rare Earth was in Artsock, I think.
What was the name of that? It was in PCC Europe. Was it like Prince Talaz or?
Oh, yeah, that character's dead. For good reason.
Yeah, I can understand why it's dead.
Who now?
I don't know.
There you go.
I like how this 22 card turned out.
67, yeah, I like the 22. Not a big fan of B-dubs, but I love the...
It's not B-dubs, actually.
Oh, what is it?
It's Northern Tool.
Oh, yeah. The logo looks eerily similar.
Looks just like Eric Darnell's car. Truck. Oh, yeah, he did have a car. That one does look really nice. And again, pay driver.
Who, Alexa Lake?
I mean, kind of.
I'll be back in a couple minutes.
I know, like, Hadeland would be kind of a pay driver.
Except Hadeland is actually... The thing about Hadeland is she's actually good on road courses.
That's true.
That the Matthews team is putting Alexa Lake in the 20 car for the European ovals, and like that's it. And this race.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're better than Ryan Matthews, but then again, he leaves the team's going south, so. Because he has to plaster his name on everything in this series.
Ryan Matthews wins the Matthews 500 at Matthews Motor Speedway.
Yes, he was driving a Matthews Aspira ahead of Ryan Matthews.
The entire field is Ryan Matthews.
Yes, Ryan Matthews owns Doppelgang.
Oh, the Doppelgang. Oh, look, it's Dylan Fair, and Dylan Fair.
There's the truck. I just saw the red truck.
Ike Durbin is 11th.
That's a tier 2.
I think.
Barely. That would put him 40th, counting the 4 that make it on qualifying speed. That put him
Roughly.
40th.
However, he is the points leader, so he is.
Oh, he's got a guaranteed spot.
He does have a guaranteed spot. So if he doesn't get in through this and he doesn't race his way in, he's still automatically in. And Barney Ward jumped up to a 150.77.
Well, I think that's going to lock him in, then.
I don't know, because he's in the wall.
Barney Ward reliving his glory Arlo days.
He had an incident with the second fastest car.
Oh, do you take out? Oh, Alina Lazareva being second fastest, she should probably enjoy that, knowing how her season's gone.
Lazareva wins the championship in 2014, does absolutely nothing this season.
It's kind of how it was like the Barry Juvenile effect, although Juvenile took another year for that to take place.
Yeah.
Hold on, what was the? Let me see if I can find that.
Juvenile was decent in 14, though. He wasn't like this season levels of bad yet.
Although then again, we only saw the first 8 races of 2000. I only saw the first 8 races. So
there was a 9th race that I did run, and
I know that Barbara Burt won that one, I think.
Well, Lenny Jacobs and Barbara Burt, because it was the twin races.
Dual races.
Those are like the only 2 things I remember about it, and that the second one ended in a green-white checkered.
Yes, where we turned the AI rating to 11.
Yeah.
And we have, for whatever reason, Gabriella Apollo as a race winner.
And then the team dies like 3 races later.
Yeah. Whatever happened to Rod Cook?
The user who owned him on the forum stopped showing up, and I decided to write the character off. Yeah, there's a team called Racing for Sovereignty, and one driver is from Catalonia, and the other is from Transnistria.
So it's okay. Meanwhile, Johan Vovicic in the ugliest car in the grid. Actually, I don't know. That car is pretty ugly at that 991.
Is 34th of 35.
Who's he beating? Can't be someone...
Ludwig's Crummins, who I switched to him and he immediately goes spinning. In the 468 car, which actually did qualify for a PCC Europe race this season.
Yep.
Because for that team's home race in Latvia, I bumped up their ratings.
And I'm guessing he probably still was either like the last car to finish or went out in the first 4 laps.
He almost finished in the top 20.
Yeah.
We did have one other car break into the 150s. That was the 82 of Svidadic. He was at a 150.833.
That's... I don't think that will put him in.
No.
That will not... The 15 might, but I don't think the 82 will. Oh, Hank Jr. Wheat Farmer going off the road.
30th fastest.
Yep.
Also, the 555 fell down to 32nd.
Oh, well. I'm faster than Ludwig's Crummen. I don't know.
And Koopy Winslow.
Oh, I'm faster than Koopy Winslow?
Yes.
Wow. Somehow. And you're on Vovicic, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yet somehow Alexa Lake is barely faster than me.
Alexa Lake is 17th.
Who's in the 26?
That's Joe Craig.
Oh, yeah. I just Fark number. Just there's so many number changes for this
Alexa
race.
Lake has been in 3 different car numbers this year.
Well, was it the 20, the 26, and the 22?
Yeah.
Okay.
And 4.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
The 25 at Mansfield.
To be honest, Matthews is pouring all of their money into new number fonts instead of actually going fast on the racetrack.
No, she's driven for 2 different teams. Because the 25 at Mansfield was Master Sport.
Okay.
All right. Now let's see. Time to determine who has locked their way in.
That's Anders Magnuson in the 33,
Yeah.
correct? Okay. I was like, is that Austin Magnuson? Wow, that's a throwback.
I am going to be doing a throwback race eventually, though.
Yeah. Drivers like Austin Magnuson, Neil Murr. Is that what his name was? Jose Perez.
Don't give Hetzel ideas.
Yeah, Perez, didn't he? Perez was one of those victims of 250-mile-an-hour Talladega.
Yes. I'm just going through and figuring out who. Okay. So the top
66
4.
is on the pole.
The top 4 are 66, the 60, the 27, and the 1. Louis Ballard misses out by 5 1/1000ths of a second.
And now he's going to miss the race because of that.
Maybe.
He's going to be on the pole for Tier 1 then.
I believe so. Unless there's
JP
someone.
Beaufort was fast?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't added everyone. I just wanted to see the top 4.
He was, he wasn't that fast, but he was faster than, he was 4th in his session, which is
Gonna go ahead and just sort this really quick. Alright, well, I'm going to end this stream. Thank you all for joining me, and hopefully I'll do one of these again soon at some point. I'll see you guys around.